Okay, let's talk about your platform in domestic violence. Can you talk a little bit about how that was a personal issue for you? Because I understand you do have personal experience with that. You talked about that a little bit, but not the specifics. Can you tell us about that?
So the story is, it's not necessarily about me, it's about how it affects women in general. And for me, it's hard to share that aspect of it because the media is can be so unfriendly, and those are risks that I'm not willing to take on a public forum. And I've sat down with women one-on-one and gone in depth, and those are the people that need to hear it.
To tell your own personal...
To tell my own personal story. But as an advocate, I'm able to go to events, I'm able to speak with women, I'm able to travel the country, making sure that people are paying attention to the issue and contributing to the national conversation. It's not just a flash in the pan from the Ray Rice incident, and I want that conversation to continue and to build its momentum.
And how do you feel about Ray Rice and Hope Solo and the major sports figures who've been involved in domestic violence issues?
Well, it's important for people to realize that if these people weren't celebrities, that no one would have paid attention, and they would have just been added to the millions of other cases a year that are disregarded. And if there's one positive thing that will come from this, it's that people are paying attention. Domestic violence is no longer something that can just be brushed under the rug. It's not something that people can turn away from, and we need to make it everyone's business. This isn't just a woman's issue. This is a humanitarian issue that men can also get involved in. And
do you think this NFL should do more? Or has enough happened to censure those players?
Well, I would hope to see that the NFL is proactive in helping their athletes and educating their athletes about healthy relationships, and if they need counseling to provide those sorts of services. And there's always more that can be done. And I would love to work with the NFL about creating programs or furthering their efforts in helping to stop domestic violence.
Another name in the news was Adrian Peterson with regard to his child and using his switch. Where do you stand on spanking and parental use of discipline / domestic violence?
Well, I didn't grow up in a home like that, and I believe that he did, and I do not condone the child abuse on any level, and those are the things where it's important that we go into schools and we talk about healthy relationships, and we say hands are not for hitting, and we educate kids on, if you feel that your adult in your life is hurting you, that these are the adults that you can trust, and making sure that kids know that they can report and that they can get the help they need if that's the case. Now,
another name in the news very recently is Bill Cosby, who's come under fire with many allegations of rape and sexual abuse. What do you make of that? What do you say about that?
Well, it's hard because I grew up watching Bill Cosby, and so it is. If the allegations are true, then it is a disappointing thing. But I would hope that he takes the opportunity to address the issue and make it another chance for advocacy and another chance to bring to light the issues and for us to talk about it, because that's how we're going to do something about this issue. If we can change people's minds, if we can make it something that people aren't afraid to talk about, then we can do something.
So he should speak up.
I would love to see him speak up, but I understand it's a very personal issue. I myself have my own
That's right.
qualms with it, so it is hard, and I understand that, and there is an opportunity there, and if he'd like to take it, then wonderful, and if not, then he has his own personal reasons, and I don't know the specifics of his case, so I can't pass judgment on him.